High five. Shane, high five. Okay, and you two, high five. Yeah, that was good. I can watch you guys high five all day. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of ENTLynx Movies Podcast, where we talk about movies, TV, occasionally video games, sometimes music, and anything we find interesting. My name's English Dave, and I'm here with my co-host Shane. What's up, Shane?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, Shane?
Good.
When did I see you last? 4th of July?
Can't remember. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Has your life been good since?
Yeah, I went hiking yesterday. It was a good time.
You went hiking without me. You and Tiago.
Yes, I did.
I'm kind of annoyed
yes,
about
I
that.
did. It was a last minute thing. I mean, for me.
So
He told me last minute.
So
I don't know if you did.
you couldn't tell me last minute.
You should have.
I saw the Snapchats. I've got new hiking boots. I've got new hiking gear.
That is true.
You know, I'm ready. But you guys didn't take
Next
it.
time.
Whatever.
I don't know when we're going.
I'm here with my other host, Ari, who's back, who's trying to take Shane's position. She
That's
just
not
might.
true.
She just might because he didn't take me hiking. How are you, Ari?
I'm good. How are you?
You're back.
I'm back.
You missed us.
Happy to be back.
Yes, we're happy to have you back.
Yeah,
How's your week been? How was your 4th of July?
it was great.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I sat on my friend's roof and we ate tacos.
Did you see fireworks?
No,
What? You didn't see fireworks? You were on a rooftop? Where were you?
we came back down. We were tired by
Were you
then
in-
because
were
we
you
were
in the
out in
city?
the sun all day. Yeah, I know.
Oh, you didn't see fireworks?
No, I mean, if you've seen one firework, you've seen them all.
No. Yeah.
Am I the only one that feels that way?
I mean, I've seen some
I
pretty
mean,
awesome fireworks.
Yeah.
When have you? Everyone records the fireworks, but when have you played back the video?
Yeah, someone
this is
someone
true.
said that too.
And
this is
watched
true.
it.
Well, that's
and
why
then,
you do on
showed
Snapchat,
a friend look at these
Only
fireworks
once,
from
only
last
once.
year. Never.
No, it happened to me only once. But those
Really?
fireworks were legit.
Yeah.
Legit. It was a good 15, 20 minutes of fireworks.
I saw
You
someone had...
rewatched the whole thing.
Yeah, I actually did.
You've seen some crazy fireworks displays, man. They do flags and images and animations and crazy stuff like
Yeah.
that. I saw someone put a video that they put a drone up in the actual firework perimeter where it was actually exploding.
Well, that sounds
So
dangerous.
you saw that point. What dangerous? Ooh, the drone.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, the fireworks hit the drone, and then all the drone pieces fly everywhere, poke somebody in the eye.
no,
That's what I pictured.
the
as soon
drone
as you
can't
said
fall
that.
anywhere that the fireworks can't fall themselves. So the
Yeah.
fireworks exploding over where there's no people. So that's what the drones are going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm just saying it was cool. And they did this 3D video. Say it's you're in the actual explosion of the fireworks. It looked cool. I liked it. I'll actually embed the video in this podcast so that you guys can see it too. Anyway, we're here to talk about movies, but we did say we'll talk about things that entertain us, and apparently fireworks entertain us, but not enough to video it. Okay, let's go straight into the box office. First up, can you believe it, guys? Secret Life of Pets opened huge, not even just big, but that's the biggest opening ever for an original animated movie.
I really wanted to watch it because
You
the
did?
first trailer was amazing, even
Yeah.
though it didn't show any lead character or just a bunch of pets doing their thing when the owners went away. I thought it was really
Do
cool.
you have pets, or did you ever have pets?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
So
I feel like this is a movie that if you have pets, you've thought of this movie.
what do you do all day, man? What do you do?
What about you, Ari? Did you want to see this movie?
I did, but
Yeah.
because I'm obsessed with animals.
Yeah.
And it's an animation, so.
But $103 million. Would you bet that it would be one of the highest openings ever for an animated
No.
film? And it's a sixth best opening for 2016. Sixth best. I can't speak properly. Sixth best opening of 2016, behind Captain America: Civil War, Batman v Superman, Finding Dory, Deadpool, Jungle Book. Have you ever heard of Illumination Entertainment?
Absolutely not.
Well, they made Minions, Despicable Me, and
Oh,
Pets.
they made Minions?
Yes, they did.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
that's
they
true.
did.
I was thinking it's DreamWorks for some reason.
No.
Yeah.
But now, see, they put themselves on par with companies like DreamWorks and
Yeah.
Pixar because they're we can do big money too.
Mhm.
But that being said, other than the original Despicable Me, which I kind of liked, I kind of enjoyed,
Yeah.
I feel like their movies are squarely aimed at kids because I feel like I saw Minions and it's dumb.
Oh, yeah. But Minions made so
a
much
shit ton of
money.
Yeah.
Right here, Minions had a $74 million budget. It made $1.15 billion.
That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
That is ridiculous. And it's trash.
Yeah, it's not even good.
It's not even
It's trash
good.
for us because
know,
we
but
like the animations that have like hidden meanings, things
Mhm.
that kids can enjoy and then adults can enjoy.
Right.
So Minions is just like
just trash.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
dumb.
Mhm.
At least Pixar they have best of both worlds, right?
Yeah.
Kids can see the silliness,
Right.
but
And
adults can see the depth. You know, like even DreamWorks, some of DreamWorks stuff. You know, How to Train Your Dragon,
Mhm.
fantastic movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Where the kids will have fun with it. But Illumination Entertainment have more movies coming out this Christmas. They have Sing. Have you seen the trailer for Sing? It's with Matthew McConaughey. It's almost like American Idol, but it's like animals and there's a singing competition, and they all have to kind of sing together. It looks actually interesting. That looks fun.
Mhm.
And they also have How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Benedict. I can't speak. Benedict Cumberbatch in 2018.
Mhm.
And Despicable Me 3 comes next year. So they're very busy. They want to really catch up with all the other guys. But do you still want to see Secret Life of Pets?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll probably try to go see maybe this week or next week.
Yeah.
I do want to see it.
Well, then I'll have you. Do you want to see Ari still, or would you wait?
I mean, I feel like I'll be okay if I wait. But if the opportunity were to arise, I would go see it.
Well, I'm interested to see how far it goes, what it does next weekend. See if it beats any other Pixar scores. In number 2, Tarzan, second place with $20 million for a total domestic score of $81.4 million, which isn't the disaster I thought it would be.
Mhm.
But it's not amazing either. But I really thought it would really fail box office. I guess some people still kind of want to see Tarzan.
Mhm.
I'm surprised about that.
Yeah. I mean, Shane and I watched it. It wasn't horrible. It's just like, I don't care about Tarzan.
Right, that's what I feel like, yeah, everyone's doing remakes, but it's like something that everyone is into now.
Yeah.
It's like sci-fi,
Mhm.
like robots, and all the remakes, whatever. If not, it's comedy.
Would you want to see sci-fi Tarzan in space?
No.
You could definitely have a Tarzan in space. Like you're like human civilization evolved, and then this one guy got into another planet with like aliens, but they're way less evolved aliens, and he grew up there, and then
Jay, shut your mouth. Tarzan is like one of those open, whatever source stories, whatever you call it, that anyone can tell stories.
Yeah.
I like this idea.
That's a good idea, right?
So guys, just forget what you heard, because I just started seeing where you're going. I want to talk about this afterwards. Maybe Tarzan can be interesting after all. I need to go back and change my review.
But does it have to be Tarzan? Because I feel like it could be any other guy.
But then, since you give it the name Tarzan, people are like, "Oh my god!"
That's the thing.
They
Tarzan,
catches-
for all its thing, I will admit the branding still exists.
Yeah.
Because I say Tarzan, you still know exactly what I'm talking about.
You don't
You know,
even have
like-
to watch any movies or read any book.
Yeah.
You know what Tarzan is,
No.
like where he come from, how he.
Like everybody knows, and that's very rare to have for something that was created in like 18 something. You know, you still know that name. It's like he's like Robin Hood, right? Finding Dory dropped to third place with $20 million for a total of 422, but it's still one of the highest grossing films of 2016,
Yeah.
and it's on par to really beat a lot more records. So, $20 million in your third weekend isn't something to shy at. It's not. I mean, it was only $0.3 million behind Tarzan, number 2. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. Did you guys want to see this?
No, absolutely not.
Made $16 million.
bad.
But it wasn't so bad because it had a budget of $33 million. So it made half its budget in its first weekend.
It's
So-
pretty good.
I'm sure by the time DVD releases, it'll at least break even.
Yeah.
I have no interest in seeing that. But rounding up the top 10, number 6, Central Intelligence. Number 7, Independence Day Resurgence, which, that's sad that it's pretty much a fail. Number 8, the BFG, which is a big failure for Disney and Steven Spielberg. Can you believe that?
It was just like...
Oh yeah, you and I saw it, Ari.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that it's it's
No.
failing?
No.
Why?
It was just uneventful.
Yeah,
Like,
you know, that's the perfect way to put it.
right?
That is the
Like,
perfect
you're just
way to
like
put it.
waiting the entire movie for
Mhm.
like something
To
amazing to
Fun.
happen
Yeah, and it
for
just
a
doesn't.
longer period of time. But it was just so like leading up to something,
But
and then nothing
it happens.
happened.
It's super
really.
anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's like It was disappointing, and I didn't care for like the graphics either.
No, what
like,
did you care for? Like, you didn't care for
I
anything.
didn't care for it.
No, to be honest. We have The Shallows at number 9. I need to see that movie. Shane, we should see that movie. I heard it's
am
really
100%.
good. I heard it's
Let
really
me know when you want to. I'm down to see it.
good. And I've never heard of this movie, but I put it down. But I didn't do any research in it
Mm-hmm.
because it's so random. I want to see what you guys would, if you guys would know. Number 10, a movie called Sultan.
Yeah, I mean,
What is this?
it's an Indian
Who?
movie.
But is it that popular to be in the top 10?
That's exactly what I thought. Like, I would never think that would actually break into the box office.
Wow.
It's a Bollywood movie.
Wow.
Wow.
Exactly,
that.
right? That's surprising. That
We need to start talking about
I mean,
Bollywood
they
movies.
do have some Bollywood movies that
Is it?
are released here, but breaking into the box office,
Yeah,
that's surprising.
that's huge.
Is it like a week time, slow time?
No, there's a lot of movies out there
Release.
right now.
I mean, there's a lot of movies out now.
That's weird. But that's great.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is great. Good on you
Yes.
guys, man. Good on Bollywood. You broke in. That's. I mean, I don't know if this is the first time. I like
But
the
that is
research.
surprising.
You know, we should do a
It's definitely not the
podcast
first time.
sometime in the future about international
Mm-hmm.
movies and international box office or
Mhm.
international cinema.
Yeah.
We could do that.
That'd be great. I used to love watching Bollywood, so I'm down for that podcast.
Nice.
Like
Nice.
it's this week it made more than The Conjuring 2,
Oh wow.
which is interesting.
Oh wow. That is very interesting. What's it on Rotten Tomatoes?
Hmm?
What's
It's
it
got
on?
80%.
80. Oh, that means it's pretty good then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, something.
But that's it for the top 10. We're going to go into our news now. First piece of news. Ari, have you ever played any of the Tomb Raider games?
You know.
No. Did you ever watch one I played? Or was that just Uncharted? Shane, you played the new Tomb Raider games.
Hell yeah.
So
I didn't play the
good.
new one.
Well,
the
not
second one.
Because we were PS4
Yeah, we're
guys.
PS4 people.
You know,
This is not
We
out
don't do the Xbox crap.
Yep.
Sorry, Xbox fans. I had to say it.
My
But there's a new movie coming out. We just didn't know when it was going to come out. Starring Alicia Vikander.
favorite
you
actress right now.
Is that how you
Yep.
pronounce her name?
Mm-hmm. Alicia
Nice.
Vikander.
She's a great actress. She was actually
I
in
love
Kingsman,
her.
Ex Machina, The Man from Uncle, which
No,
I
she
didn't
wasn't in
see.
Kingsman.
Yeah, she was.
Kingsman? No.
Wasn't she in Kingsman?
Wasn't Kingsman. It was
She wasn't the. She's
Man
not,
from Uncle.
She's not the one on the thingies.
No, that's not
That's
her.
another.
That's not her.
I got that wrong. Well, she's from the Danish Girl, where she won the Oscar,
Yeah.
Best
great
Supporting
movie
Role.
too.
and she's in the upcoming Jason Bourne movie,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel isn't getting enough attention. What do you think?
Because I guess everybody thought
How
that was
many
over
more
after the
Bourne
trilogy.
movies are there gonna be?
No, but he wasn't in the last one, and that's like saying how many James Bond movies are going to be. There haven't been that many Bond movies. Like
It's like
Damon
3.
did what? He did 3.
Yeah.
This is his 4th Bond movie.
Which I think should be it.
Yeah.
Should be way more.
Though
He's getting old.
there's
too.
like a whole bunch of books
Oh yeah.
based on Bond, yeah,
Okay.
and they're still being written. Like
Uh-huh.
they've been written for a long time.
So I guess they can reboot. I mean, they tried rebooting it with Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
That didn't work out that well.
No. Well, I didn't think the movie was that bad. I thought it had
I
some
didn't
good
watch
ideas. I think it's a good Netflix.
So how much
Yeah.
did they like begged Matt Damon to get back for?
I mean, they've been trying to get him back for a while. He said he wouldn't come back unless Paul Greengrass, one of the original directors, came back. And now their schedules kind of fit together to come back. And Matt said he'd only come back if there was a good story to tell. And he said they finally have a good story that kind of fits the social times.
Okay.
So, but it's like, I feel like nobody knows it's coming back because it's like next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you were like,
I mean,
did you realize it was next month, Ari?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
there's
But
advertisement
I've
everywhere.
seen
That's why I
some
don't know.
trailers.
I know, but I'm just saying, did you realize it's as soon as next month?
No.
You know, if I told you it was next year, you'd probably think, oh, okay, it's next year.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no
Mhm.
like immediate hype for it right now.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in there too.
I like her.
She's gonna do a
As
really
Lara
good job.
Croft.
I love it. That's a perfect match. for
She
me.
is perfect.
Yeah.
I love the Tomb Raider game, and I like that they're following the kind of themes
Mhm.
and the basic storyline of the recent game.
Okay.
And she's a Tomb Raider fan, apparently.
Yeah.
She said she used to play as a kid in secret.
Mhm.
I wonder why her parents wouldn't allow her to play Tomb Raider.
I don't know. Maybe violence. A bunch
True.
of monsters and
Maybe.
gunplay.
I wonder what it's like to tell her parents, "Mom, I got cast in Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that game you didn't want me to play as a kid?"
Right.
I'm gonna
I'm
beat her
doing
now.
it now.
This is what happens when you refuse me to play the game. But no, I think she's great. She is really awesome. Do you know she's got a movie like some romantic comedy coming out recently?
Oh
Like,
no,
out
it's not. It's not romantic.
now. Oh, is it? Well, I
Comedy.
saw the
It's,
poster.
it's her and Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
not
the poster.
romantic. It's dramatic.
Oh, really?
Super serious, dramatic movie. It
Oh.
looks really good.
I saw
Because
the
they're a
poster.
couple now, and
Really?
probably yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
So in the movie.
You sound like you're upset about that.
I am actually upset about this.
How old is she? And how old is he?
She's
I
like
mean-
20s. He's early 40s,
Yeah.
something like that. but they're both
Are they recent
really
together?
they're really good actors, both of them.
She looks like she could be a character in Assassin's Creed as well with him.
Oh, definitely.
Even though I don't think she isn't, isn't she? Is she?
Yeah, no, she's not. She's not.
But yeah, I really like that. Next piece of news. Guys, they're making a Captain America statue in Brooklyn. They said if Philly can have Rocky, we can have Captain America because he's just a kid from Brooklyn.
That's true.
You know, I kind of like this. Yeah,
I like
it's weird and different, but I get it. To celebrate the 75th anniversary of Captain America, it's been around for 75 years, guys. Happy birthday, Captain America. 75 years. San Diego Comic-Con 2016, which happens like, what, 2 weeks from now?
I think so.
Something like that. One day I'm going to go. He's going to be unveiled at Comic-Con, and then they're going to tour the US, and then it's going to eventually land in Brooklyn sometime in the fall in Prospect Park. Are you guys going to go?
Hell yeah.
I'm going to go.
Unveiling?
Actually, oh no, it's going to be in Brooklyn on August 10th, so never in the fall. August 10th, we're going to have unveiling in Prospect Park. I'm going to try and go. We should go.
So, is it going to be Captain America as a comic book? Like
No.
No, I think it's going to be the old version.
No, did you see in
Or
the
the older version?
Well, the sketch I sent you that's kind of a sketch of what's going to be. It's going to be a bronze statue of that sketch, and at the bottom of it, it's going to say, I'm just a kid from Brooklyn."
Right, but I'm trying to say his face. Like, who is it going to model after?
I have no idea.
I don't
Actually,
think
that's a good
Chris,
question.
It's not going to be Chris.
I mean, it's a bronze statue, so I feel like it'll be.
Oh yeah,
that
so
kind
you can't really.
yeah, you won't
You
really
can't
tell. It's just like a
tell. It's just a
default.
face.
Yeah, and he's got the mask on and everything, so you could be saying, "Oh, it's Chris Evans."
Yeah.
Though he is the one in the movie that said, "I'm just a kid from Brooklyn."
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read enough Captain America comics to know that if that's a line from the comics or if that's what's said first in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like that. I'll go see it. If you guys want to check it out, Prospect Park, Brooklyn, August 10th. I'm sure some Comic-Con website or some website will have the information. We'll put it down somewhere. Next piece of news is Captain America related. Did you guys know that the directors of Captain America Civil War and Winter Soldier came from TV?
Yes, that's only because you told me.
They're brothers who worked on both Arrested Development and Community. And Marvel saw them and thought, you'd be great for Captain America. Which is so
How
random.
did they figure it out? I don't know.
I love it.
But it worked out.
What part of Community makes you say, whoever directs this should direct an Avengers film?
You see, I said that until I saw the paintball episodes.
The what?
The paintball episodes of Community.
Oh, I never.
Community, they have a running theme where, I forget what season it started, but I think it was season 2 or whatever, where one of the last episodes happens to have some kind of storyline that makes them have an epic paintball match. And they just destroy everything. It's like, instead of real bullets, it's paintball, but they just go all out. And it's fantastic. The way it's shot, it's like a super action film. And when I saw that, I was like, okay,
Makes
these
sense.
guys,
They knew
I
what
see
they
it. I see it.
Okay.
And the fact that, especially when you see it more in Civil War, the fact that they can juggle so many characters, but each character feels just as important. You know, Community does that.
Yeah.
You know, I think they're great at that.
Because you do follow everyone's story.
Exactly, in 20 minutes. You know, that's really hard to do. Anyway, the piece of news that I wanted to tell you guys is that, are you guys a fan of the Warriors? Shane, are you even old enough to know Warriors?
No, I'm not. I know about it, but I never actually
You've
watched
never
it.
watched the Warriors?
No, this is before my time. I don't know when did it even come out.
Warriors come out to play.
79.
I mean, it's before our time.
My
too,
dad
but
was like
you
9
see-
years old.
Yeah,
But
It's
it would
before
come
our
on.
time
It would
as
come
well.
on TV.
We're not old like that.
Well, I never actually watched it.
Should.
But I heard about it a
Film
lot.
fan, you should watch it. It's a good movie. It's actually a good movie.
Oh, really good.
Especially if you live in New York City.
Are they
Yeah.
remaking it?
It's not necessarily a film remake. They're doing a TV series,
Oh.
which I kind of like. I
Okay.
like the idea. And I think it'll still be the same, set in 1965 or something like that. Or no, when was the movie set? I forget. I think it was, well, the book, it was based on a book. Actually, a lot of people didn't know that. I didn't know that until I was doing my research. It was based on a book by Sol Uric. It was written in 1965, which was in turn based on the ancient Greek historical epic Anabasis. But Warriors was actually based on that. And so they're doing a TV series based on the old movie, based on the book, based on the replay.
Jesus.
So it's storyception.
Yeah.
The Russo's version, they said they're going to reimagine the story seen on screen, obviously, and they're saying that it will have its own unique brand of grit, pulp, sex, and violence. I like the sex and violence part, not necessarily because I like sex and violence, but because
it makes sense in that.
Yeah, it tells me they're not going to tone it down.
Yeah.
You know, because you need to have that for Warriors. I don't want to see a PG-rated Warriors for Fox.
Yeah.
You know.
So are they directing it? Or are they
Well, they're developing it.
Okay.
They might probably direct like the pilot and like some key episodes.
Uh-huh.
They're too busy doing Marvel stuff to direct
that's
the whole
true.
thing. They're developing it. I don't know who else is connected to it, and we don't know what network it's going to be for. Is it going to be for a streaming network?
Hopefully Netflix or something.
Or even something like HBO.
Yeah.
I could see them taking it because HBO, they need something new.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see. I actually like the idea of that. What do you guys think? Are you? Well, you're not fans enough. Are you a fan?
I love this idea. I'm just a little bit scared that's going to be done badly, as I always am when this remake of something. But they seem to know what they're doing. So
so far,
I'll definitely watch the pilot.
Yeah, they've earned. There's certain directors and creators that I like. That I like them because you've earned that cred. That whatever you do, I'll watch it, or at least give that chance because you've earned it. You know, Community, Arrested Development. You know what they've done for the Marvel Universe. That alone, you know, I'll watch anything the Russo brothers do. That's it for the news. This is a very slow news day. There was small pieces of news that were like news, but like Spider-Man started filming. Did you guys see the selfie that Tom Holland did?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I want to talk about it in another podcast about the fact that another aspect I feel that makes Marvel and DC separate, at least for now, is that I feel spearheaded by Robert Downey Jr., but the Marvel actors really embrace the role. They get the fans involved, you know. I always feel like when you see, like, what's his name? Tom Hiddleston at Comic-Con. He went to Comic-Con dressed as Loki and did the whole speech and stayed in character. You know? Like, Robert Downey Jr. always comes out with a glove and everything like that. You know, it's not the actor coming out. Like,
Right.
DC, they still make appearances, but you're still talking to, you know, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
He's not Batman in that movie.
But
we're not going to talk about that right now, Ari. Don't worry.
I mentioned him.
She doesn't like Ben Affleck. But just little things like that, like, you know, sending that selfie on set, you know, in character. All his videos, have you seen his YouTube videos that he posts? He's actually has a history and a background in gymnastics. So he's always posting all these videos of him doing all these crazy stunts and all this stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know, next is trailer time, where we talk about all the new trailers that came out this week. There weren't many trailers, at least of interest, or movies I'd even heard about this week. The first trailer we saw, Table 19, stars Anna Kendrick, Craig Robinson, Lisa Kudrow, and Stephen Merchant. Merchant.
Yeah.
Merchant. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Merchant. He's British too, is it? I don't pronounce his name. He's
How do you say merchant?
Yeah, Merchant.
In British.
I completely didn't say the R.
I'm waiting for you to say something to me about what I just said.
No, I completely didn't see the R in. I was like Merchant. I was like, oh, it's Merchant. Table 19 is about a woman played by Anna Kendrick attending her dearest friend's wedding, who finds herself seated at a random table in the back of the ballroom with a desperate group of strangers. We all saw the trailer. This comes out January 2017, so like next year. January movie, so I'm kind of worried. But it looks like a January movie in the good way, in the sense of it makes sense why it's coming around January. What do you guys think of this movie? Shane?
It looks interesting. The cast is definitely the selling point for me for that movie.
Yeah, I like the cast. I mean, Lisa Kudrow, Craig Robinson, and Anna Kendrick. Like, what are they doing in the movie together?
Exactly. and also the fact that the movie, well, what it looks like from the trailer, the movie doesn't span over like months or days. It's only maybe one day or one afternoon or something. Yeah, or like a weekend. So I just want to see what goes down during that weekend.
And what I like about it is, like, okay, you hear, especially someone like Craig Robinson, you have a visual of the kind of movie it is.
Yeah.
But when you see the trailer, maybe at first you think it's going down that road of that kind of slapstick comedy like you'd see from Franco and Seth Rogen. You know, but it isn't. You know, it's from Fox Searchlight, so it's more like there's going to be like a heartwarming kind of side to it, but it has comedic elements to it to tell probably a more serious story, but not necessarily in a bad way. What did you think, Ari? Did you forget like you thought you would?
No. I mean, I feel like the particular trailer that we saw perhaps doesn't do it justice, so I'm willing to see more trailers.
Yes.
I don't know. I got like a very like maybe this movie has like a slow start type of movie, which always kind of bugs me.
Yeah.
just because the trailer was very like slow.
It almost has an indie vibe to it.
Oh,
Right.
definitely.
You know, and I feel like, and I think I agree with what you're saying because I think we feel that because of some of the talent involved. So you think it's going to be one kind of movie.
Right, so you're seeing this list of people like
Yeah.
Greg Robinson, Lisa Kudrow.
You think it's going to be like this laugh out
Right.
loud
Mhm.
comedy, and
And it's
really
like, yeah,
isn't.
you're expecting like bang, 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 jump, jump, jump.
But we'll probably watch the free screening.
Hopefully.
It is a free screening. I mean, I do want to check it out. How I check it out, I don't know, but I am interested in some form. But I understand. I hear what you're saying, Ari. I agree with that. Another trailer we saw, Imperium. Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter's trying to do something different.
It's interesting.
I mean, he did something quote unquote different in what's it called? Now You See Me Too, which really wasn't what was. Imperium's about an FBI agent who goes undercover to infiltrate a white supremacist group that is planning on making a dirty bomb. It stars Daniel Radcliffe and Toni Collette. It's released September 16th, 2016. That's very soon, around the corner. What did you guys think of that movie?
It looks interesting from a Daniel Radcliffe movie perspective. Like, I wouldn't expect him to do a movie like that.
Mean?
As in, he's the kind of actor that you don't expect. You expect kind of a comedy or a more heartwarming type of movie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
So
explain
basically,
that.
basically
I don't
you're
see him
saying-
as a
I see what
role
you're saying.
to you know.
You're basically saying he hasn't outgrown Harry Potter for you.
No, he doesn't.
You still haven't accepted
I didn't
it
see enough of his movies for that to happen in my head.
What the hell's he doing?
Exactly, that's my first thought. But I'm not saying he'll be bad in it. Hopefully, he's gonna be great.
He's still going through
But-
the transition. He hasn't transitioned yet.
Yeah, it's hard when I hear his voice in his face and to see him with a bunch of
You know-
rednecks and you know.
I was thinking, before I get to what you thought, Ari, I was thinking, when we're watching the trailer again,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking you should edit that movie and Harry Potter
Mm-hmm.
together to make it seem this epic thing for Harry Potter that either that he started off as this crazy, guy who has to go undercover at Hogwarts,
Uh-huh.
or some crazy Harry Potter episode.
I'm sure someone's already.
Or one of you guys
I'm
listening,
sure.
you should do it. Just like splice a trailer with the two movies.
Oh
together.
my god.
He's like, I've got to do this. He shakes his head, all that kind of stuff. Ari, what did you think?
I mean, I thought I actually watching the trailer for a moment forgot that he was Harry Potter. So I had the opposite. Like I was like, oh, he's starting to prove people he could do other things.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's believable for a little bit that he's like,
I felt like,
a white
for me,
supremacist.
but see, for me, that's the issue. It felt like it literally agent came with a script. This is the movie that's going to get you out of the Harry Potter mode. Like it felt like he's trying too hard to get out of it. Like let me do something extreme and shave my hair and be this white supremacist. And I feel like I don't know. This is just probably like my just kind of projection, but I feel like I don't know. He's not. And then maybe the trailer showed too much. Because I keep thinking it's trying to be American History X.
Mhm.
I've seen that movie. I don't
Yeah,
know.
love that movie.
And it's just like, I don't know if I would just like be sold as Harry Potter as this
Mhm.
kind of character. I don't know. Or like, and not just the character, but
But he's not that character.
But that's the thing I was gonna say.
He's an FBI agent.
it's like I don't know if I believe that struggle. Like maybe if it was just like he was just playing this crazed white supremacist, I'll believe that more. But I don't know if I believe him being this character who's like struggling with this duality.
Mhm.
Is he that good?
I see
That's
what
my
you're saying.
that's my concern, But maybe it's just a bad trailer too. But Imperium, if you guys want, what did it mean, Ari? You found out what Imperium means.
Oh, absolute power, I think.
Absolute power. Is it the word Imperium? Did you find out where it's from? Like what language is it? Greek, Roman? It sounds like it could be a Roman word.
Probably.
Latin.
Latin. Is Roman language? Of course, it's Latin. I'm like.
Oh god, let's edit that out. Everyone's gonna think you're dumb. It's Latin.
I'm not gonna edit. I'm gonna keep that. Next trailer. Bloodfather, starring Mel Gibson, released August 26, 2016. It's about an ex-convict who fights to protect his estranged daughter for the drug cartel that is hunting her down. So basically, this is his Taken. He's trying to do the same thing. I mean, it's exactly Taken, right? It's
Oh
Mel
my
Gibson's
god,
Taken.
I was
Well,
thinking
they don't-
that
they don't
the entire
kidnap
time.
her.
But it's a twist on Taken.
That's
This is
Yeah, they
No.
don't know exactly to
with
kidnap her. He's
skills. I
just-
bet you that he was like in his past. He
it's
had,
the poor version.
I bet you he had like military
of
training.
Taken.
At some point,
Yeah.
like army thing, it needs to be a thing, a ranger, blah blah. And then
I was
his
thinking
wife.
this when we were watching the trailer, and you were like, and I opened up my mouth to say something, and you were like, "Save it." Don't want to know.
Okay, so
And in my mind, I'm like, it's taken.
I'll ask you
like
first.
5.
What do you think?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Not even Netflix.
Maybe on a Friday night when I'm home by myself.
What, you want to watch
Eating
this movie by
ice
yourself on
cream.
Friday night?
Eating
the
ice
movie you
cream and trying to find something to watch on Netflix because that's like the big thing. Maybe I'll hit play. Probably watch the first 30 minutes and then.
What about if you're on a plane? No, okay. If you're on a plane and you just like the only movie that was available to you, and it was only like a 3-hour flight.
Right.
So it wasn't a long flight.
Yeah,
Would you
but
watch
I
it?
had no choice.
No, but you still have a choice. You can just not watch it.
No, I'll watch it.
Because I wouldn't watch Twilight. I don't care.
Hey, I watched all the Twilight.
I did too,
I
unfortunately.
read all the books. So.
But Shane, what do you think of Bloodfather?
It looks generic.
Yeah.
It's completely generic.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I don't think it's gonna be
This
more
looks like something
than
that would have been a hit in the 80s.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. But
like 80s generic.
we've gone through those movies so much.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it for me.
Yeah, it's true. Would you watch it if you were on a plane?
If I had
Or
no
just
other
listen-
movies
I
to
would
watch,
watch it and fall asleep.
Or would you
I would
listen to a podcast?
rather, huh?
You listen to a podcast, listen to music instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely listen to podcasts or music instead of watching.
Which podcast you listen to? ENTLynx movies. Of course.
This one.
Next trailer we saw is a movie called Goat, which I have no idea why this is called Goat.
Mhm.
Starring Nick Jonas and James Franco. Ari, this is the James Franco
Go
movie.
to the house.
Right.
This has no release date yet. It says coming soon. It's 19-year-old Brad Land enrolls in college with his charismatic younger brother and pledges the same fraternity. What happens there in the name of brotherhood tests the boy and his loyalty to his brother in brutal ways. What do you think of this movie, Ari?
I mean, it actually looks good. I actually think that
What do you think of Nick Jonas acting?
I was surprised.
Oh, yeah?
But he seems like he's,
Is he one of
has
those?
potential to become a good actor.
Did the
You're
Jonas
gonna
Brothers
say
start?
something. I already see your face.
Shane is like.
He sounds terrible.
Oh,
You think so?
He's a musician. Keep the music. Stop acting.
Shut up, music
I
boy.
didn't think he sounded terrible. Not in the trailers, at least. I didn't think he sounded.
There's something about musicians that
Because
try to act.
I wasn't.
it
That
doesn't
was
work for
never a Jonas Brothers fan. That's
Yeah,
their
yeah,
name, right?
But was it after your time though?
After my time,
Yeah.
but it took me a while to realize that he was a Jonas.
Mm.
So,
But
like, off the bat, I wasn't like
Well,
Jonas
that's also
brother
the-
in this movie. I was just
Yeah,
like, who's
true.
this actor? And then
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, he's a Jonas brother.
Are they one of those groups that like Zac Efron that started with musical acting stuff for Disney?
Yeah, I think they did, right?
I can't
I
remember.
don't think they were on the Disney Channel.
Like, because they seem like Jonas Brothers. I don't know. Or were they just always music? I actually have no idea.
I don't know.
Not clear either.
Because like, what's the name? The
This
other's
is
that
after
singer.
our time.
Yeah. Yeah, way off that time. And it's got like I said, James Franco. It feels like he's more of a cameo role or small role in this.
Yeah,
film,
definitely.
But he looks intense.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain elements I like about this. I'm interested in terms of the tone, because usually when you see fraternity movies, they deal with similar things in terms of the hazing and stuff, but it's more of a comedy,
Mm-hmm.
comedic tone.
Yeah.
Where this is a more serious tone. Though the flip side of it is what I don't like is it is very stereotypical. So it's like in sense of there's a lot of I've seen that in movies before
Mm-hmm.
elements, in terms of how they deal with fraternities,
Yeah.
and it's like there's so many other angles to look at fraternities or sororities that we keep seeing the same thing. I'm like, especially this is a whole movie surrounding that.
Yeah.
I don't know like what new information you're gonna give me that I'm like, okay, yeah, it's this kid. How hard is he gonna struggle to get into the fraternity? The two brothers struggle. And blah,
One of
blah,
them's
blah.
gonna drop. One
One wants to try too hard, the one else slapping himself.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna try too hard, and Jonas is like, it's not that worth it. What the hell?
Yeah,
Like, I feel like that's the story, and I've seen
Mhm.
it. Yeah.
that is true.
I'd like to actually see a story that really, because I mean, of course there's the stereotypes of fraternities and sororities, but like everything, there's the flip side. Like in New York City and a lot of states, certain kind of hazing isn't allowed,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and so because of the past and how things were and people getting killed and certain things like that, certain changes have been made and had to be made.
Mhm.
And you couldn't do it otherwise.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the things that we do or we did, I'm not active anymore. But so a lot of things that we did in terms of pledging is it was more about bonding as
Mhm.
opposed to how badly do you want this.
Yeah.
And there's a difference. So we would do activities with them. So you have to do activities, but we're with you because we're trying to create bonding, and we want to see, okay, how much do you want to bond with us? If you don't, then this is the place to find out, rather than hazing you to show you like how much do you want this, eat this shit,
Yeah.
that type of stuff.
Right.
And I'd like to see stories that show that and show the
Mhm.
positive sides, because of course the negative side still exists a lot,
Yeah.
but we know that. We don't know the other side. Show me something else. But that being said, I still want to see this movie because I feel like it's also going to focus on the brothers' relationship.
Mhm.
Not necessarily the fraternity brothers, but that could be the whole thing.
Mhm.
Do you choose your fraternity brothers or your actual blood brother type of thing, which could be an interesting angle. But would you guys see that on a plane?
Yeah.
In theaters or Netflix? Where would it be?
Netflix.
Netflix. That's my criteria.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people standing in the movie theater lobby, like trying to figure out what movie to watch, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, go! What's that about?" They're gonna think it's an Ali movie. Because when he told me we're gonna watch a trailer for the movie Go, I thought I was like, "Oh, greatest of all time!" They came out with another Ali movie because he died. Like that's what I was thinking, and then that
Or maybe
was not
like
at all.
it's
what
for
it
animal
was.
lovers, farmers or animal activists or whatever.
Right.
Goat-
I
goats.
follow a bunch of goat sanctuaries on Instagram.
She does, guys. She really
They
does.
do. They're so cute.
She really does.
If you guys would like to make a donation to Goats of Anarchy, you can follow them on Instagram.
Goats of Anarchy.
They save goats, and they have goats that are disabled and need medical care.
Okay, and that's it for trailer time and Goats of Anarchy time. Now we're going to talk to our main event with Ghostbusters coming out this weekend. All right, what do you expect on Ghostbusters? I mean, you're probably not going to see it opening weekend, but when you eventually see it, what are you expecting?
I was expecting for it to be like hilariously funny.
Yeah,
So just be like, unfortunately, because it's an all-female cast, I feel like they have much more to prove than if it were just a regular remake with like, different Ghostbuster men. So my hopes are like really high because I'm like rooting for them. The feminist in me is like, yes, ladies, we can prove these people wrong. We can have a movie that can be good, like just like you said, like just good, because the original Ghostbusters movies were actually terrible.
Yeah.
So
Hey, the first one is a fun for its time movie. The second one is trash. Second one is like it's trash when you analyze it as a film.
right.
Like it's good if you like the Ghostbusters world and universe. Because I love the Ghostbusters universe. It's one of those kind of thing. I don't want to go into it now because I want to talk about that. We're going to talk about Ghostbusters next week. But the Ghostbusters universe, I like the characters in the universe. I'd love to see it expanded and go somewhere. But I feel like it was this kind of really great idea conceived by mistake in a weird way. Because the success of Ghostbusters was not, it was something that they were like, holy shit. Because Ghostbusters was successful for a whole bunch of like things just working. That's why the second one couldn't recreate that. Because almost like the first one was like a happy accident. Everything that worked together. Which is kind of why Bill Murray said he would never come back because he hated doing the second one. But because of Ghostbusters coming out this weekend, I want to talk about female-led movies. There's a lot of them, people don't realize, though they're not nearly enough. They should be. But there's a lot of good ones. A lot of people think that the reason why there shouldn't be more female-led movies is because they simply don't make enough money or aren't successful or aren't as popular. And I want to talk about a lot of the popular ones, because there are a lot of popular ones. We're going to start off, what are some of your favorite ones? Just, it doesn't have to be your favorite, but just throw it out there. What's one of your favorite female-led, but something popular, not necessarily, and we'll go into it later, but not necessarily something that you've seen but no one's heard of. But remind people why there's good ones.
I think it would have to be Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Oh, yes. You are
That
right.
is a great one.
Badass in that
She's
movie.
a great one. Quentin Tarantino, Uma Thurman, Lucy Liu, Daryl Hannah, and a whole bunch of others. This was made in 2003, Volume 1 at least. So it's over 10 years ago. Does it feel like 10 years to you, Ari? Or do you feel old now?
I do feel
old grandma.
I am an old grandma. My birthday's in 2 weeks. I have so many gray hairs.
But Kill
So
Bill.
like,
How old is Uma Thurman when she did that?
I don't know, it's just
Guarantee
in
she's
her
old.
20s.
Kill Bill. In her 20s? Pretty sure she's older than that.
It was 10 years ago. She's like in her
How old is she
40s
now?
now.
Yeah, so she was at least in her 30s.
So she was like in her 30s. Yeah.
Okay, so she's probably older than you are now. Yeah, she did all that badass stuff.
Right, but she's been acting for years.
What's acting got to do with doing badass stuff? What's that got to do with that? She's not a gymnast.
She's great in Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
She is great in Pulp Fiction. What other movies do we have? What other characters? And you can even throw in characters in there. Like, I love Ripley from Alien because she's technically the main character in Alien.
Yeah, she's the main character.
She's the main character, and that's a female-led movie that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Even to this day, Ripley is one of my favorite like badass female characters because she starts off one place and ends up another place, and she goes through shit to get there. You know, like,
Yeah.
I love I like to write stories, and I love really taking my characters, my heroes, through pain because I feel like the true heroes are the ones that make those sacrifices just because it's the thing you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And characters like Ripley, and even Sarah Connor from the Terminator stories. From my point of view, Sarah Connor is the main character
Mm-hmm.
because it's like, here you go, thing from the future comes and tells you, because it kills everyone that has your name.
Yeah.
And then when you try and tell everyone about it, they throw you in a mental institution.
Mm-hmm.
And then same thing comes back, but now it says, I'm here to protect you and your son, because your son's going to be the future of mankind. You have to protect him and train him to be that future leader because the end of the world is going to happen.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And I love that, to deal with that because I love the stories where you have this female characters that have to carry this burden and pain, but also they show that they're badasses too. Yeah. What other characters do you like, or movies do you like, Ari?
I'm trying to think. I mean,
I have a list here. I just want to know off the top of your head what you guys like, but I can go straight to my
nothing
list.
that's actually okay.
You got Monster. Did you see that with Charlize Theron?
Still on my watch list.
Oh
I
man,
did see
she
that.
was completely unrecognizable. Good movie, 2003. I like that movie a lot. We spoke about what's it called, Thelma and Louise earlier.
Yeah.
That Shane hasn't seen. You should watch that. It's actually a good movie. Thelma and Louise.
Oh,
We spoke about it earlier on. You were saying that you hadn't seen it before. It's also before our time. It's like 1970 something.
Mm-hmm.
And but I think it's one of those movies that if you're a film fan you should watch because it's actually a good movie, a good story. Matilda is one of my favorite movies.
I love that movie.
Matilda is awesome. It is a superhero film.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And funny enough, it's a Roald Dahl film. I say funny enough because Roald Dahl also wrote BFG. So that's why I was excited for BFG. I was like, oh my god, another Roald Dahl story.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it could be cool and I'll enjoy it just as much as I did Matilda. What other stories do you have? Gravity. It's recent.
Oh yeah,
Something
Gravity was
about
female.
Female-led
Yeah,
movie. What did you
That's
think of
true.
Gravity, Laurie? Did you see Gravity?
Yeah, I did. I saw it several times.
Several times, so clearly you liked it.
I loved it. It was great.
Would you say Star Wars The Force Awakens is a female-led movie? Or at least a female lead, right? Is Rey the main character?
I think she is, but she's on par with John Boyega.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Yeah, it's like both of them are.
true.
But she's a little bit more of the lead because
Yeah.
you know she has the Jedi powers. She's the one where we start with and kind of even go at the end.
Yeah, this is true. What other movies can we think of? Like I said, the characters. Some of the badass female characters. You got what's her name? We talked about Ripley. You got Princess Leia from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars badass females. Because I could see a movie with Princess Leia. Actually, yeah, we could talk about that. What female characters would you see lead their own movie? You know, like you got characters like Wizard of Oz, female-led movie.
Yeah, that
It's a
was.
popular movie. Did you guys ever see Mary Poppins?
Yeah.
They want to bring that back.
What
Yeah, they
about, Black Swan?
Black Swan's a great movie. It's a
Yeah,
female-led
that is
movie and it's a good movie. Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie's another superhero movie. That's just
Yeah.
Jean Grey gone bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you look at it from that perspective. Erin Brockovich, did you see that movie?
Yeah, I've seen it.
That is a great
My
movie.
roommates made me watch that movie.
Yeah, did you like it?
Like twice.
Did you like it
Yeah,
twice?
I liked it. It was really good.
You enjoyed it twice.
I did.
Did you guys see The Help?
I did watch The Help.
I never saw that
Help?
one.
It's good. It's good.
I mean, I know of it, but
Yeah.
never saw it.
It's good.
Talk about badass female characters. What's her name? From Tomb Raider, the lady playing Tomb Raider.
Alicia Vikander.
Yeah, She's been
Your
a badass.
girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
Oh,
She's been a
man.
badass in a
I would
couple of
leave
movies.
everything for her.
You leave everything. Guys, I'm not doing this podcast anymore. I'm done. I'm out. I mean, she's technically a lead in Ex Machina.
Yeah, she's definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's great.
Even though,
She's definitely
she's
the main
definitely a
character.
lead, but even though the other guy's the main character,
Yeah.
because we follow him from the start.
Yeah,
but,
follow him. Yeah, sure.
she's definitely close enough to main character.
Yeah. Because like, if they ever
She was great.
did anything more with that story, it has to focus on her. She's the focus.
Mm-hmm.
I am excited for
Coming soon next.
Really excited. Would you like to see a Black Widow movie?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want it to be action.
Really?
No.
Why?
I would want it to be more
Espionage.
espionage
Spy.
and like more like about her past and like what she's going through.
Yeah.
She's been through a lot, Black Widow. And a
Um,
lot that we don't
We
know
don't
the
fully
details.
know,
Yeah.
did you ever see? And this is appropriate actually. Agent Carter
No.
series.
No.
They delve into it because
Oh, the project, right?
the Black Widow
project.
program.
Uh-huh.
Because she's not the Black Widow isn't the only Black Widow.
Uh-huh.
It was replaced, and so they don't get Natalia's specific history. You do get history of what they did. It's pretty dark stuff
Yeah.
that they did. It's really cool. Like all the girls, they're conditioned to the point that every night before they go to bed, they handcuff themselves to bed.
Uh-huh.
Or if they do wrong, they have to like whip themselves and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So like they still do that when they're older. So it makes you think, does our Black Widow still do stuff like
Uh-huh.
that? You know, so that I think it's interesting to do almost like a noir.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what if you take a Marvel movie and make it, mature?
Yeah, almost like
And,
the
like-
Netflix series stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Marvel also did Captain Marvel. It's another female-led
Mhm.
movie. Captain Marvel is a great character.
Brie Larson, what's her name?
Yes.
That looks amazing.
And
I don't know.
DC, they're going to beat Marvel to the punch. They're going to have the first female-led superhero
Wonder
movie,
Woman.
Wonder Woman, which is, I think it's either just finished filming or almost finished filming.
Yeah,
God.
and then
I'm scared.
even Ghost in the Shell's coming next year.
Yeah, Scarlett
DC
Johansson.
Go
needs
Joe.
to get together.
I think they will.
I think they will. I think it's more Zack Snyder. I think Wonder Woman could be good.
Mhm.
Also, you have, did you know Scarlett Johansson's the highest paid female actress?
Yeah,
I know.
she's
Because
easily
she's
the
in big
biggest name.
movies.
Yeah, she's like in everything.
She's in Avengers movies. Just those
Yeah.
movies alone. I mean, I loved her in Her.
Hmm?
Movie Her.
Oh yeah,
She's technically
she just does the
one of the main
voice. But
characters.
yeah,
I love that movie.
That movie's
so
fantastic.
much.
Yeah, I want to see more female-led movies. I think I like the movies that it's not about them being females. It's just people, these characters who happen to be.
what's that banana movie?
Zero Dark 30?
Yeah,
Oh,
Zero
yeah.
Dark 30. She was what's the name of the actress? She was more main
Jessica
character.
Chastain. Is that?
God, though she's in Interstellar too.
Yeah, Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, she was the main character in
Isn't
that
she in
one.
Martian too?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
the
yeah.
Martian as well, which is like
Mhm.
the Martian and still the same
Yeah.
movie.
It is the same movie. And then she's in both. I was
It's
like,
just a prequel to
How
the
did and
It's
then I
time
was
travel,
like-
wormhole stuff.
I'm like, how did she get away with this? This has to be a
Same
complicated
exact thing.
But if you guys have some of your favorite female-led movies or female-led movies you'd like to see, did you guys know they're doing an Ocean's 8? It's a female-led movie set in the Ocean's universe. So it's not a reboot,
Uh-huh.
same universe. It's something that the original director wanted to always play with. And it's just kind of like almost like a spin-off. Ocean's 8. I forget who's starring it. They've already cast and everything. like
Ocean 8.
that. Yeah, Ocean's
But then Frank, what's his name? Frank Ocean, the main
Yeah.
character, George Clooney. He's not even gonna be in there.
Well, I don't know if there's going to be other characters. I don't know if the original cast are going to be in it or
Okay.
connected in some way. I mean, if it's called Oceans, maybe.
Yeah, so he
But then
has
he is Danny Ocean,
yeah.
last name. So I just thought of that just now.
Oh, Danny Ocean, that's his
Yeah,
name.
his name's Danny
yeah,
Ocean.
so
Maybe there's
Frank.
someone else called Ocean that's related to
I
him.
think, yeah, I was like, Frank Ocean. This is the first thing that came to mind. He's
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys have any other ideas of female-led movies you'd like to see or comic book characters, I think comic book movies stories are ripe with established female characters
Mhm.
that could be used in film. The problem now is getting characters that people recognize or are willing to recognize. It's a kind of a hard barrier to push for females and minorities. But I like the fact that it's happening. But there's a whole bunch of people who kind of want to fight against that for one reason or another. Some are justified, some aren't. I hear some of the arguments with Ghostbusters. Okay, why did you make them male? I get it. I do get it. But I also am of the camp that says, well, when movies like The Shallows gets released, female lead, great movie, but because we don't know anything about it, it doesn't do much. Ghostbusters is purely for the branding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes I see the argument for why that's needed in this day and age, because we've had like The Shallows, we've had Nice Guys. You know, these are movies that came out recently in the last few months, fantastic movies that nobody saw.
Mm-hmm.
The only original movies that do well nowadays are animation, it seems.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Even animation has a lot of great female lead. Brave, one example. And
Dory.
the next one coming, the next Disney one with The Rock.
Oh, Moana. Yeah.
That's like a female lead.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. No, Inside Out.
I mean,
Female lead as well.
Actually, most Disney movies have female leads. I think about
well,
it.
that's why they purchased Marvel. Actually,
Yeah.
They purchased Marvel because they realized that they had more of a female audience than a male audience, and they wanted to bring kind of more of a balance.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ghostbusters out this weekend. Shane and I are going to see it, and we'll give our review next podcast, and there will be a video review coming out just before that. It'll be spoiler free, so don't worry about it. But we'll let you know how we feel about it. Netflix. I'm talking about this because there's a new show coming on Netflix called Stranger Things. I showed you guys a trailer for it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost kind of like an homage to Spielberg. I've heard good things about it. Are you interested in it, Shane?
Yeah, definitely. But will I stay until 10 episodes?
Yeah.
I'll watch all 10 episodes? Probably not.
Yeah.
I'll give it a try,
Give it a
but
try.
I'm
See
just
how interested
it's
you
just
are.
me personally. I'm not a TV show guy.
Yeah. Are you, Ari? You check it out. Comes out on the 15th on Netflix.
I'm always on Netflix, so I'll
So
definitely
you check it out. I'm definitely gonna check it out because I like anything sci-fi and Spielbergian. How do you say it? I don't know. But I'm always a fan, and I like a good mystery.
Yeah, me too.
It seems like there's
That's rare
a J.J. Abrams
nowadays.
style mystery. It feels. Stranger Things, guys, check it out on Netflix on July 15th. Recommendations this week. I'm starting a new thing where I'm trying to get us all to watch a movie that's new to all of us but isn't in theaters.
Mhm.
And obviously we'll take turns recommending, but it has to be a movie that we all haven't seen. So we're taking that risk. Is it bad? So this week I recommended us to watch Cop Car. The reason why is because Spider-Man started filming, and this is being directed by the same guy who's directed Spider-Man, John Watts. So I want to see what can he bring to it. The movie isn't anything like Spider-Man. It's very different. The only similarity is that it's dealing with child actors. But this movie is about two mischievous boys who stumble upon a seemingly abandoned police cruiser and steal it, unaware that its murderous owner has stashed a hostage in the trunk. It stars James Freedson Jackson and Hayes Welford as the two boys, with Kevin Bacon as the owner of the abandoned car. This was released in 2015. What do you think?
No, last year. The plot was super simple.
Yeah.
But it kept me hooked.
Yeah.
Just the right amount.
Yeah.
I always wanted to know, all right, what's gonna happen next? What is he gonna do now? So it got me interested during the whole movie.
Yeah.
There's no point where I was bored.
Nice.
Mhm.
All right, what do you think?
I had the same exact feeling, but I kept getting panic attacks during while I was watching it. There's just some moment like when they're. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh my god, this is, why is this happening? Where are their parents? Why isn't there an Amber Alert? I mean, I kept getting like anxiety, but it's pretty like one tone.
Yeah.
Most
It's
of
very
the
simple.
film. It's
Yeah.
very, very simple. The writing is very simple,
But
but you kept like wondering how it was gonna end.
Yeah,
because I had no idea. I was like, this could go
Yeah.
anyway.
I love the pacing. I loved the beats. I loved the fact I've spoken a lot about how I hate how certain movies treat children and kids, and I loved how they treated these boys because it's exactly how boys would be.
Yeah.
Boys. They have their own weird logic.
Right.
But it makes sense. It's not necessarily because they're stupid or dumb. It's just that that's their logic.
That one scene when one of the boys is wearing body armor,
Yeah.
the guy has an assault rifle. He's like,
That's when I died. Because I was like, no. I'm like yelling, no.
what are you doing, kid?
Don't do that.
But in their head, that's totally normal. You have a bulletproof vest.
Right.
I'm gonna shoot
Duh.
at you. You're fine.
fine.
The kids are like, duh.
Yeah.
In movies, that's what
Yeah, I'm not gonna miss, right?
Yeah.
There's no way I can miss and
Yeah.
hit your face.
He never misses in movies.
my they're just kids part was when they threw the pebble at the car.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they were like, we have to go get the pebble with his fingerprints.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, you're right.
So good.
And then the next line is, I dare you to touch it. And it's like, come on, guys.
And I love that. And that's where I realized, because Marvel apparently watched this movie and realized he'd be perfect for Spider-Man. And the fact that they're going for a younger Spider-Man in high school and being around high school,
Yeah.
seeing this film made me realize, okay, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's good, at least good with children, the director, because I think he brought a great performance from the two boys. Because they didn't ever feel like they were acting. They just felt like they were being boys.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
that is true.
boys.
Like that's exactly what I probably would do.
You know, because especially the fact that the movie focused so much on them. You know, I think they did a great job. You know, like coming back to, I don't want to shit on BFG anymore, but I always felt that girl was acting. You know, maybe because it's harder for her. She's working on green screen, obviously, but she felt like she was acting. It didn't feel natural, like Jungle Book and now Cop.
It was a little Broadway.
Yes.
Her performance.
Yes. That's perfect.
Right.
It did feel Broadway. That would fit perfectly if it was BFG stage play.
Right.
You know, but these two boys, I think, did a great job. I love Kevin Bacon's character. The fact that the first 20 minutes you don't hear him speak.
That scene. What was the scene where he? Yeah, you don't see him. You don't hear him speak. He doesn't talk at all. But when you see him, you know, like burying the body or something, and then kind of walking back and just, where's my car? And he just looks around and finds the beer bottle. Right. Yeah, and then he just runs. He just starts running like, oh fuck! Like, it's so funny.
I thought it was because it's like a normal reaction that
you
would have. It's like it takes you a minute to like for you to realize like, wait, my car is actually.
It's awesome
like,
that they drag the scenes.
There's also still a body, and they're like, I need to.
And not just like, because his first thought is, oh, did I park here?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The bottle, which I thought was genius, showing us the bottle earlier on.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's when you connect it. And he's just like, no, I did park here. Shit, someone's thinking. And then he called the office to make sure, like, are they chasing me? Do they know?
Yeah.
Like, I love a little bit how it goes about, like, shit, the cocaine.
Yeah.
Like, there's a little bit of spoilers in here, but we're not going to too much detail, guys. But we are going to spoil a bit because it's a movie that came out in 2015. That's the point of this segment.
But you should watch it.
But definitely recommended.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it's short too. It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So really short.
It's
really
never boring. It's just always interesting.
Yeah.
It's constantly interesting. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it was released in 2015. So check it out, guys.
Like barely any characters. Like 4 characters, 5 maybe.
Yeah,
the whole
cast
movie.
list at the end of the movie. It's like the list like 6 people.
It's definitely.
There's no one in this movie.
I'm interested to see what he does with Spider-Man now. Very, very interested. And again, it's a very different movie with Spider-Man. This again is an R-rated film. And the ending, I like the ending. It was interesting.
Yeah, because you don't know.
There's so many places like, he's going to do this. Oh my god, this. And it's like, oh shit. By the time you get to the actual ending, you're like, what the fuck? I liked it. Individual recommendations. What are you guys watching, listening, or reading right now that you want to recommend to people? Nothing. Right?
What am I watching?
What are you watching? What did you watch yesterday? 2 episodes we watched. Because it's come back.
Oh, wow. God.
There you go.
I don't think you understand the level of excitement that I have because Dark Matter is back on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Dude, it is dope.
And if you did not watch season 1 of Dark Matter, if you're not a sci-fi person, then this may not be for you.
Yeah. As in science fiction, not necessarily the Sci-Fi Channel.
Right.
If you're into science fiction,
but
not the Sci-Fi Channel, you should be.
Then you should be, yeah. Season 1, have you watched it?
I have no idea what that
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Season 1's on
No
Netflix.
idea.
Okay, brief premise.
Okay.
Right, brief premise. The original premise, like, what happens?
In the first season?
No, the first episode, like the original.
So a group of people wake up on a ship in space. It's set in the future, and all of their memories have been wiped.
Yeah.
No one knows or remembers who they are. So they spend like the first few episodes trying to figure out what their purpose
But they
is.
also find out that they're one of the worst criminals.
But then they find out that they're criminals.
But like the worst, the
But
best.
right. Of all of the worlds. Because it's the future.
And people fear them.
So that's why they just.
But they don't remember any of this.
But then they get like they have to start like committing crimes or like becoming delivery people in order to get money to be able to buy food.
Okay.
So, but they're actually good because they don't remember who they are.
Yeah.
So you're on their side the entire time. It's an amazing show. It's
there's a big mystery going on.
But there's
It's really good. I actually spoke to Ari that I want to do a future podcast where we actually talk about how sci-fi channels become amazing. Because I'm watching.
There's so many good shows on
The
there.
Expanse, The Magicians, Dark Matter, 12 Monkeys, which is going to be my recommendation. I just got caught up on 12 Monkeys. The season's about to be finished next week, new episodes today, and then the final episodes next week. I just caught up, and it is fantastic. Like, 12 Monkeys is great. Highly recommended. If you like, I watched the movie. The movie is good.
Mm-hmm.
The show is infinitely better.
Really?
Infinite, like so much better. Because the movie doesn't go deep into the science fiction.
Yeah, the movie.
But it's a good movie, don't get me wrong. I love it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I just didn't totally get exactly what was going on.
It's more about the virus and some crazy confusion and shit going on. But the show is more about the sci-fi angle of the time travel nature.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like really smart but well-explained science fiction.
Mm-hmm.
So one moment it's breaking your brain, but the next moment it's explained to you, which kind of breaks your brain because you're like, oh my god, that's crazy awesome. You know what I'm saying? And right from the get-go, it hits the ground running. I already saw the first episode, Arnie.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of it? Do you want to watch more?
I thought that it was a trailer, the first episode. So I was like, this is a really long trailer because
it keeps going.
so many things happened as soon as it started that I was just like,
yeah, what is going on?
Are we watching this? Like, this is long. He's like, it's the first episode. And we're like, oh, okay. But it was great, and it like does a good job of like explaining the base that you need to know in order for you to get the other events that happen.
Okay.
So I enjoyed it. I haven't seen
it's on Hulu right now.
The rest of season 1, but I will
It is
catch
on
up.
Hulu. I highly recommend it because it's smart as well. Because they deal with time paradoxes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole like grandfather paradox. If you went back in time, killed your grandfather, how would you go back in time to have killed him in the first place?
Yeah.
It deals with things like that, but kind of has really smart resolutions to it that makes sense. But then it's like, well, what else can you do?
Yeah.
If you could do that. Check it out, guys. Shane, do you have anything you're recommending? Did you watch anything, listen to anything?
I've been busy this week, but a music video that came out that blew my mind. I've been watching it every single day since it came out.
That good?
Yeah. Wow. I personally think it's that good. It ranks above my top. I love music videos. When the song comes out, if it's a good music video, I love it. I'll fucking watch it like every day until I'm bored with it. But this one, definitely my top 3. So it's a song by Jamie XX. If you know the XX, it's a band, British band. It's one of the whatever DJs or he's one of the producers, and the song is called Gosh. And I mean I forgot who directed it, but it's a really good song. There's no lyrics or anything. It's just music.
What kind of visual is it?
So the video takes place in China, and it's this abandoned city. You know, so they tried to do like a fake Paris in China, but it didn't work out. So it's completely abandoned. The music video takes place there, and it just has like this godly feeling of like this guy is over there and he's kind of like a god to other people. It's I don't know. It has
What's the name of the video again?
It's called Gosh by Jamie XX.
Guys, check
2
that
things.
out.
It's not on YouTube. There's a other version of the song. It's like a music video of the song that's on YouTube, but that's it's not the real one.
Okay.
The real one is you can find it on iTunes or Vimeo or something like that.
Well, we'll put the link in the description as well, so you guys can check it out. But if you guys have any recommendations that you want us to watch, send us an email, ENTLynx, that's links with an LYNX @gmail.com. We like to watch new movies all the time. Or you can send us a tweet. Send us a tweet, is that how you say it?
Tweeter.
Send us a tweet.
Tweet us.
Tweet
I have
us.
a friend. Her name is Esther. She says, Tweeter.
Send us a tweet at ENTLynx. Thanks, guys, for listening.
Thank you.
And
Thanks for having me back.
Thanks for being back. You're going to be back next week as we talk about Ghostbusters, even though you might or might not have seen it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, Shane and I will be back. We'll talk about Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time. See ya.
Thank you.